Welcome to the first chapter of our journey through The Power of Saying No. This series is dedicated to unraveling the profound impact that a simple two-letter word can have on our lives. In this chapter, we embark on a tale of self-discovery, empowerment, and the transformative journey of learning to set boundaries. The beginning of change. Imagine a world where every request, every demand on your time and energy feels like an obligation you cannot refuse. This is the reality for Alex, our protagonist, whose days are filled with commitments, tasks, and favors for others. A hard-working and kind-hearted individual, Alex prides themselves on being there for everyone. Yet this relentless pursuit of pleasing others has left little time for personal passions, rest, or even reflection. The realization. One evening, as Alex collapses onto their couch, exhausted from a day that was filled with everything but their own priorities, a simple yet profound question arises in their mind. When was the last time I said no? This question, simple in its nature, sparks a revelation in Alex. They realize that their inability to refuse requests has not only depleted their energy, but has also led them to lose sight of their own goals and desires. The catalyst. The turning point comes when Alex encounters an old friend, Jordan, who seems to be thriving in both their personal and professional life. Curious and somewhat envious, Alex inquires about the secret to Jordan's success. The answer is simple, yet eye-opening. I learned the power of saying no. Jordan shares tales of how setting boundaries and prioritizing their own needs and aspirations led to a healthier, more balanced, and fulfilling life. The first steps. Inspired by Jordan's words, Alex begins the challenging yet rewarding journey of learning to say no. The initial attempts are awkward, filled with guilt and fear of disappointing others. However, with each no, Alex feels a growing sense of empowerment and liberation. They start to reclaim their time, energy, and most importantly, their identity. The transformation. As Alex becomes more adept at asserting their boundaries, they notice profound changes in their life. Relationships become more authentic, as they are now based on mutual respect and understanding. Professional life improves as well, with increased productivity and a clearer focus on career goals. Personal passions that were once neglected flourish, bringing joy and fulfillment that Alex had long forgotten. In this second chapter of our series, we delve into the intricacies of navigating boundaries. As Alex becomes more familiar with the empowering sensation of saying no, they encounter new challenges and opportunities that test their resolve and commitment to this newfound practice. The challenge of consistency. As Alex continues on their journey, they realize that consistency is key. Saying no once is an achievement, but maintaining this boundary proves to be a greater challenge. Alex encounters situations where the fear of missing out, FOMO, and the desire to be perceived as helpful and accommodating threaten to overshadow their commitment to self-care and personal priorities. The learning curve. One day, Alex is faced with a request from a close friend to help with a project on a weekend they had reserved for a personal passion project. The old Alex would have said yes without hesitation, but now, they pause. The internal conflict is palpable. The guilt of potentially letting down a friend versus the importance of honoring their own plans. After a moment of consideration, Alex decides to offer an alternative solution, suggesting they could assist at another time. This decision marks a significant moment in Alex's journey, illustrating the delicate balance between support for others and self-respect. The ripple effect. Alex's decision to prioritize their own needs begins to have a ripple effect on their relationships. Initially, some friends and colleagues express confusion and even frustration at Alex's newfound assertiveness. However, as time passes, a transformation occurs. People start to respect Alex's time and contributions more, knowing that when Alex commits to something, it's with full presence and dedication. This shift leads to deeper, more meaningful connections and a mutual respect for boundaries. The power of authenticity. Through these experiences, Alex discovers the profound impact of authenticity. By being true to themselves and their limits, They foster an environment where honesty and respect are the foundation of interactions. This authenticity not only enhances personal relationships, but also brings a sense of peace and alignment in Alex's life. Empowering others. An unexpected outcome of Alex's journey is the influence it has on those around them. Friends, family, and colleagues begin to notice the positive changes in Alex's demeanor and life satisfaction. Inspired by Alex's example, they too start to explore the power of saying no, leading to a collective shift towards more balanced, fulfilling lives. In the third chapter of our series, we focus on the critical aspect of Alex's journey, mastering the art of communication. As Alex becomes more comfortable with setting boundaries, they realize that the way they communicate their no's is as important as the decision to say no itself. This chapter explores the strategies and nuances of assertive communication that respect both Alex's needs and those of the people around them. Understanding assertiveness. Alex begins by learning the difference between passive, aggressive, and assertive communication. They reflect on past experiences and recognize moments of passivity where they failed to express their needs, and instances of aggression when their bottled-up frustrations finally burst. Through this introspection, Alex aims for the middle ground, assertiveness, which allows them to express their thoughts and feelings honestly and respectfully. The strategy of clarity. One of the first strategies Alex employs is clarity. Instead of vague responses that leave room for misunderstanding or false hope, Alex learns to be clear and direct. For example, when declining an invitation, instead of saying, "I'll try to make it," Alex now says, "I won't be able to attend, but thank you for thinking of me." This clarity helps manage expectations and reduces the likelihood of misinterpretation. The power of I statements. Alex also discovers the power of I statements in expressing their needs and feelings without placing blame or making others defensive. For instance, instead of saying, "You always ask me for favors," Alex learns to say, "I feel overwhelmed when I have too many commitments. I need to focus on my own projects this weekend." This approach fosters understanding and empathy, making it easier for others to accept Alex's boundaries. Offering alternatives. Another key technique Alex masters is offering alternatives. When saying no, they try to provide other solutions or suggest another time. This demonstrates that Alex's refusal is not a rejection of the person or their request, but a matter of prioritizing their own needs at that moment. It keeps the door open for future collaboration and support, maintaining positive relationships. The importance of consistency. As Alex applies these communication strategies, they realize the importance of consistency. Saying no with clarity, respect, and assertiveness one day, and then slipping back into old patterns the next sends mixed messages. Consistency in communication reinforces Alex's boundaries and helps others understand and respect them. The ripple effect. The impact of Alex's new communication style is profound. Not only do they feel more empowered and respected, but they also notice a change in their relationships. Conversations become more open and honest, leading to deeper connections and mutual respect. Moreover, Alex's approach inspires others to reflect on their own communication styles and the importance of boundaries in their lives. In this chapter of our series, we explore an unexpected but profoundly positive outcome of Alex's journey to master the art of saying no. The strengthening of relationships. As Alex becomes more adept at setting boundaries, the quality and depth of their interactions with friends, family, and colleagues begin to evolve in remarkable ways. The misconception of boundaries. Initially, Alex held a common misconception that setting boundaries might push people away or lead to misunderstandings and conflict. However, they soon discover that the opposite is true. By communicating their needs and limits clearly, Alex fosters an environment of respect and honesty in their relationships. The test of friendship. A pivotal moment comes when Alex is faced with a challenging situation involving a longtime friend, Sam. Sam plans an extensive group vacation and assumes Alex will participate as usual. However, the timing conflicts with a significant personal commitment Alex has made to themselves. The old fear of disappointing others surfaces, but Alex recognizes this as an opportunity to practice their skills in setting boundaries. Alex approaches the conversation with Sam with empathy and clarity, explaining their situation and reaffirming their friendship. To Alex's surprise, Sam responds with understanding and support, expressing appreciation for Alex's honesty. This interaction becomes a testament to the strength of their friendship, proving that it can withstand and even thrive amidst honest exchanges and respect for personal boundaries. Deepening connections. As Alex continues to navigate their relationships with this newfound assertiveness, they notice a profound deepening in their connections. Friends and family begin to open up about their own needs and boundaries, leading to more meaningful and supportive interactions. The mutual respect for each other's time and commitments strengthens the bonds and builds a foundation of trust and understanding. A new perspective on leadership. In the professional realm, Alex's approach to setting boundaries revolutionizes their leadership style. By being clear about their own limits and respecting those of their team members, Alex cultivates a culture of trust and empowerment. This shift not only boosts morale, but also encourages a more collaborative and productive work environment. Colleagues look up to Alex not just as a leader, but as a role model for balancing personal well-being with professional responsibilities. In this chapter, we delve into Alex's quest for the elusive work-life balance, a challenge faced by many in today's fast-paced world. As Alex becomes more proficient in setting personal and professional boundaries, they embark on a journey to balance the demands of a bustling career with the need for personal time, hobbies, and relationships. Identifying imbalance. Alex starts by taking a hard look at their current lifestyle, acknowledging that the imbalance stems from an overcommitment to work and a neglect of personal needs and relationships. This realization is the first step towards change, prompting Alex to reevaluate their priorities and the true cost of saying yes to everything at work. Strategic prioritization. With a clear understanding of their values and what truly matters, Alex begins the process of strategic prioritization. They learn to assess work tasks and personal commitments through the lens of their long-term goals and values, allowing them to focus on what's truly important and say no to distractions and unnecessary obligations. Effective communication. A key aspect of achieving work-life balance is effective communication. Alex becomes adept at communicating their needs and boundaries to colleagues and superiors in a way that is assertive yet respectful. By offering solutions and alternatives when saying no, Alex maintains positive relationships while safeguarding their personal time. Setting realistic expectations. Alex realizes the importance of setting realistic expectations, both for themselves and with others. They become more transparent about their availability and capacity for work, which helps manage the expectations of their team and superiors. This honesty fosters a culture of trust and understanding within the workplace, reducing the pressure to overcommit. The role of self-care. Throughout this journey, Alex discovers that self-care is not a luxury, but a necessity for maintaining work-life balance. They carve out time for activities that rejuvenate their spirit and health, such as exercise, hobbies, and spending quality time with loved ones. This commitment to self-care becomes non-negotiable, a critical component of their daily and weekly schedule. Embracing flexibility. Alex learns that achieving work-life balance is not about maintaining a perfect equilibrium at all times, but about being flexible and adaptable to life's ever-changing demands. They understand that there will be times when work requires more attention and other times when personal life takes precedence. The key is to navigate these fluctuations with grace and to adjust boundaries as necessary. In this chapter, we follow Alex as they confront the inevitable, life's unexpected curveballs. Despite having established a healthy work-life balance, Alex is tested by unforeseen events that challenge their ability to maintain boundaries and prioritize effectively. The unforeseen challenge. Just as Alex feels they have mastered the art of saying no and balancing their commitments, a family emergency arises. This situation demands their immediate attention and energy, disrupting the delicate equilibrium they had achieved. Alex is thrust back into a state of imbalance, forced to reassess their priorities and boundaries under the pressure of urgent circumstances. Flexibility in the face of adversity. The first lesson Alex relearns is the importance of flexibility. They understand that rigidly clinging to previously set boundaries might not be feasible or healthy in the face of significant life events. Alex adapts their approach, temporarily shifting their focus to address the emergency, while communicating openly with their workplace and social circle about the need for this temporary shift. The support network. One of Alex's key realizations during this time is the value of a support network. Throughout their journey, Alex had been a pillar of support for many, but had often hesitated to seek help themselves. Facing the magnitude of the current challenge, Alex learns to reach out and lean on friends, family, and colleagues for support. This vulnerability not only helps Alex navigate the crisis, but also deepens their relationships, revealing the strength and reciprocity of their support network. Mindful rebalancing. As the immediate crisis begins to stabilize, Alex faces the task of rebalancing their life once again. This time, however, they approach the task with a deeper understanding of life's unpredictable nature and the importance of self-compassion. Alex prioritizes their well-being, gradually reintegrating work and personal hobbies in a way that feels sustainable and mindful of the recent upheaval. The power of reflective no. In the aftermath, Alex encounters situations where they must decline opportunities and requests more than ever to protect their recovery space and focus on what's truly essential. Through these experiences, Alex discovers the reflective no, a practice of pausing to reflect on each request or opportunity in light of recent events and long-term priorities before responding. This approach ensures that their yeses and nos are always aligned with their current state and goals. Growth through adversity. This chapter of Alex's journey highlights growth through adversity. They emerge from the crisis with a renewed sense of resilience, a deeper appreciation for their support network, and an enhanced ability to adapt their boundaries as life evolves. The experience reinforces the lesson that saying no, especially during challenging times, is not just about rejecting others, but about embracing one's own needs and well-being. In this chapter, we follow Alex as they venture into new territories, both personally and professionally. Armed with the lessons learned from navigating life's unexpected challenges, Alex approaches these new opportunities with a sense of resilience, grace, and a refined understanding of the power of saying no. The call to adventure. Feeling rejuvenated and empowered, Alex encounters an opportunity that aligns perfectly with their long-term goals and passions. It's a chance to lead a project that not only promises professional growth, but also resonates deeply with Alex's personal values. However, this opportunity requires a significant commitment and stepping out of their comfort zone. Evaluating the opportunity. Recalling their journey and the importance of mindful decision-making, Alex takes time to evaluate the opportunity. They consider the potential impact on their work-life balance, personal commitments, and the lessons learned from past experiences. This reflective process enables Alex to approach the decision with clarity, ensuring that their choice aligns with their priorities and values. The informed. Yes, Alex decides to embrace the opportunity, but this time, their yes is different. It's an informed yes, made with the understanding of what it will entail and the boundaries that need to be set to maintain balance. Alex communicates these boundaries clearly from the outset, setting the stage for a healthy and productive engagement with the new venture. The power of delegation. As Alex delves into the new project, they recognize the importance of delegation. The desire to take on everything personally had been a challenge in the past, but Alex now understands that saying no to micromanaging and yes to trusting their team is crucial. This shift not only enhances the project's success, but also fosters a collaborative and empowering environment for everyone involved. Navigating challenges with grace. Despite careful planning and clear boundaries, Alex faces challenges as the project progresses. Deadlines loom, expectations rise, and the balance Alex fought hard to achieve is threatened once again. However, the resilience and strategies developed through their journey empower Alex to navigate these challenges with grace. They communicate openly, renegotiate deadlines when necessary, and remain flexible, yet firm in their commitments. Reflecting on growth. This new venture becomes a testament to Alex's growth. They not only lead the project to success, but also maintain their work-life balance, proving that it is possible to pursue ambitious goals without sacrificing personal well-being. This experience reinforces the importance of the power of saying no, not just to others, but also to oneself when necessary, to avoid overcommitment and burnout. In this chapter, we join Alex as they stand at the precipice of a significant life change. After navigating the trials of work-life balance, personal crises, and the constant evolution of their boundaries, Alex is now faced with an opportunity that could redefine their future. However, embracing this new beginning requires Alex to confront their fears and apply all they've learned about the power of saying no. The opportunity. The opportunity comes in the form of a career change, one that aligns more closely with Alex's passions and values, but also entails significant risks and uncertainties. This shift would not only change Alex's professional trajectory, but also impact their personal life, demanding a new level of commitment and a reevaluation of priorities. The decision-making process. Alex approaches this decision with a level of introspection and self-awareness honed through their experiences. They recognize the importance of aligning this choice with their core values and long-term goals. This process involves deep reflection, consultations with trusted mentors and peers, and the difficult task of saying no to the comfort and security of their current position. Overcoming fear. One of the biggest hurdles Alex faces is fear. Fear of failure, fear of the unknown, and fear of stepping out of their comfort zone. However, Alex realizes that the growth and fulfillment they seek lie on the other side of these fears. Drawing on their journey, Alex understands that saying no to fear means saying yes to possibilities and growth. Setting new boundaries. With the decision made, Alex begins the process of setting new boundaries appropriate for this new chapter. This involves communicating their needs and limits in the new role, ensuring that they can maintain the work-life balance they've fought hard to achieve. Alex's past experiences have equipped them with the skills to establish these boundaries confidently and effectively. The role of support. As Alex embarks on this new journey, the support of their network, friends, family, and colleagues, becomes more crucial than ever. Sharing their fears and aspirations, Alex finds encouragement and wisdom in this community. Their journey has come full circle, from seeking support during times of crisis to now, when stepping into a new beginning. Reflection and gratitude. As this chapter closes, Alex reflects on the journey that has led them to this point. They recognize the role of every challenge, every no, and every boundary in shaping their path. With a sense of gratitude for the growth and lessons learned, Alex steps into the new beginning with excitement and an open heart, ready to embrace whatever comes with resilience and grace. In this penultimate chapter, we witness the evolution of Alex as they apply the lessons learned from their journey in profound and impactful ways. The narrative now shifts towards reflection and preparation for the future, as Alex stands on the brink of new beginnings, embracing new opportunities. After navigating through various challenges and triumphs, Alex is presented with an opportunity that once would have seemed daunting, a chance to lead a new project that aligns perfectly with their passions and career aspirations. This opportunity, however, comes with its set of demands and responsibilities, testing Alex's commitment to maintaining balance and boundaries. The decision-making process. Drawing on their experiences, Alex approaches the decision with a level of introspection and clarity previously unattained. They consider the potential impact on their work-life balance, personal commitments, and overall well-being. After thoughtful consideration, Alex decides to accept the opportunity, confident in their ability to navigate the challenges with the skills they've honed. Setting the stage for success. With the decision made, Alex sets forth clear boundaries and expectations from the outset. They communicate their needs and limitations to their new team, fostering an environment of mutual respect and understanding. Alex also ensures to delegate effectively, trusting their team, and avoiding the trap of overcommitment that once plagued their professional life. Personal growth. This new venture not only represents a step forward in Alex's career, but also a significant marker of personal growth. Alex reflects on how their journey of learning to say no has transformed them from a person who felt overwhelmed and undervalued into a confident individual with a strong sense of self-worth and purpose. They have learned that saying no to others can sometimes mean saying yes to opportunities that truly matter. Preparing for the future. As Alex prepares to embark on this new chapter, they take time to revisit and reinforce their personal and professional boundaries, ensuring they remain true to their values and priorities. They recognize that challenges will arise, but they feel equipped to handle them with grace and resilience. The power of gratitude. In the midst of these preparations, Alex takes a moment to express gratitude for the journey thus far. They acknowledge the support of friends, family, and mentors who have guided and supported them along the way. This reflection brings a sense of fullness and gratitude for the growth and lessons learned. In our final chapter, we reflect on Alex's transformative journey and the legacy of empowerment they've created. This series has chronicled Alex's path from feeling overwhelmed and undervalued to becoming a confident, balanced, and fulfilled individual. As we draw this story to a close, we explore the lasting impact of Alex's experiences, not just on themselves, but on those around them, and the broader lessons for us all. A new beginning. Alex stands at the precipice of their new venture, emboldened by the trials and triumphs of their journey. This new chapter is not just a testament to their personal growth, but also to the positive changes they've inspired in their community. Alex has become a beacon of empowerment, encouraging others to find their voice and embrace the power of saying no. The ripple effect. The impact of Alex's journey extends far beyond their personal and professional life. Friends, family, and colleagues, influenced by Alex's transformation, begin to reassess their own boundaries and priorities. Through open conversations and shared experiences, a culture of respect, understanding, and mutual support blossoms. Alex's willingness to share their story has ignited a collective reevaluation of how we balance our commitments and protect our well-being. Empowering future generations. Alex's story becomes a source of inspiration for others, a legacy of empowerment. They engage in talks and workshops, sharing their journey and the practical lessons learned along the way. Alex emphasizes the importance of self-awareness, clear communication, and the courage to set and respect boundaries. Through these engagements, Alex helps plant the seeds of empowerment in future generations, encouraging them to prioritize their well-being and embrace the transformative power of saying no. Reflection and gratitude. As Alex reflects on their journey, they feel a profound sense of gratitude for the challenges that prompted their growth. They acknowledge that the journey was not easy and that the future will undoubtedly present new challenges. However, they now possess the tools, confidence, and support network to navigate life's complexities. This gratitude extends to every individual who's been a part of their journey, from those who challenged them to those who supported them. The universal journey. Alex's story, while unique, reflects a universal journey toward self-discovery and empowerment. It reminds us that the power to shape our lives resides not in the external validation we seek, but in the boundaries we set and the choices we make. The legacy of Alex's journey is a call to action for each of us to explore our own boundaries, to say no with purpose and conviction, and to embrace the freedom and fulfillment that comes with prioritizing our well-being. Conclusion. As we conclude The Power of Saying No, we are reminded that this is not just the end of a series, but the beginning of a broader conversation about empowerment, boundaries, and self-respect. Alex's journey from being overwhelmed to empowered serves as a beacon of hope and a guide for anyone seeking to reclaim their time, energy, and life. Alex's legacy is a testament to the transformative power of saying no, a principle that, when embraced, can lead to a more balanced, fulfilling, and empowered life. End of series.